Hello Arsenal fans, welcome back to the channel, and remember to subscribe, let's drive in. Arsenal players, return from the international break. Who went, who stayed, and what it means for the Gunners. The September 2025 international break has now come to an end, and Arsenal fans can finally start looking forward to the return of club football. The break offered players the chance to represent their countries in World Cup qualifiers, Nations League clashes, Euro 2026 qualifiers, and a series of friendlies across the globe. For Arsenal, this period was a mixed bag. Some of their stars were away competing for national pride, while others stayed behind either through injury or because they were not selected. The break also raised new concerns about fitness, recovery, and the readiness of the squad ahead of the Premier League restart. In this report, we will take a deep look at every Arsenal player's situation, who travelled, who didn't, and what condition they are in as they rejoin the squad at London Colney. Arsenal players who were away on international duty. A significant number of Arsenal's players were called up by their respective national teams for September's international fixtures. These included both senior and youth internationals. Here is a detailed breakdown. England, senior team, Declan Rice, Ebereki Eze, and Noni Madueke were all involved with Gareth Southgate's England setup. Miles Lewis-Skelly, the highly rated Arsenal youngster, also earned a call-up, highlighting his rapid rise at the club. Spain, David Raya, Martin Zubimendi, and Mikel Merino were all in action for La Roja. For Raya, it was another opportunity to cement himself as a reliable option in Spain's goalkeeping department, while Zubimendi and Merino provided energy in midfield. Continue with Subscribe. Netherlands. Jurrien Timber made his much-anticipated return to international action with the Dutch national team. After his long injury absence last season, his call-up was a significant moment both for him and for Arsenal, who were eager to see him regain top-level fitness. Sweden. Victor Gyokeres was part of the Swedish national team squad. Arsenal's summer signing has been tasked with carrying Sweden's attacking hopes, and Gunners fans will be relieved to see him return unscathed. Belgium. Leandro Trossard joined up with the Belgian squad, bringing his attacking versatility to Domenico Tedesco's side. Brazil. Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Magalhaes both featured for Brazil. Martinelli provided attacking spark, while Gabriel added defensive strength at the back. Italy. Riccardo Calafiori, Arsenal's rising defensive star, continued his excellent form by representing Italy. His call-up underlines just how important he has become for both club and country. Ecuador. Piero Hincapié joined up with Ecuador's squad for World Cup qualifiers in South America, enduring long travel times across continents. His safe return is important for Arsenal's defensive depth. Norway. Captain Martin Ødegaard once again represented Norway, carrying the responsibility of leading his national team on and off the pitch. England U21. Ethan Nwaneri, one of Arsenal's brightest young talents, was called up to England's U21 side. At just 17, his presence shows the bright future Arsenal have in their academy. England U19 and U18. Max Dowman and Jack Porter were called into the younger England youth setups, further evidence of Arsenal's productive academy pipeline. Continue with Subscribe. This long list of call-ups demonstrates Arsenal's status as one of the most internationally represented squads in the Premier League. Nearly every area of the pitch, goalkeeping, defence, midfield and attack, had at least one gunner involved during the break. Arsenal players who did not feature during the break. While many travelled, some Arsenal stars remained at London Colney. The reasons varied from injuries to manager decisions. Here are the main absentees. William Saliba. Originally expected to feature for France, Saliba was withdrawn from the squad due to injury concerns. This was a major disappointment for him personally, as he has become an increasingly important figure for Didier Deschamps' team. For Arsenal, it was a double-edged sword. They lost the chance to see Saliba tested at international level, but at the same time avoided the risk of aggravating his issue while away. Bukayo Saka. Arsenal's star boy was left out of the England squad due to injury. This was a blow for Gareth Southgate, but for Arsenal it means that Saka has had 2 weeks to recover and potentially get himself ready for the return of domestic football. Kai Havertz, the German midfielder forward, also missed international duty because of fitness issues. Arsenal fans will hope he is ready to feature again once the Premier League restarts. Ben White. The defender was unavailable due to injury concerns. White's versatility makes him a crucial member of Arsenal's defence, so his absence during the break is another worry for Mikel Arteta. Gabriel Jesus. The Brazilian striker has once again struggled with fitness issues, keeping him out of the Seleção squad. His recurring injury problems remain a source of frustration for Arsenal fans. Christian Nørgaard. The Danish midfielder, another summer signing, was unavailable during the break due to fitness problems. He will need time to integrate fully into Arteta's plans. These absences reveal a worrying theme. Arsenal still have several key players on the injury list, and while the international break offered time to rest, it also highlighted how fragile some of their stars remain. Did all Arsenal players return safely? The big question for Gunners supporters was whether their internationals would come back in one piece. The good news is that all the Arsenal players who travelled for international duty have now returned to London Colney without any reported new injuries. That is a huge relief for Mikel Arteta, who has often seen players pick up knocks while away. However, the bad news is that Arsenal still have to manage the recovery of those who missed the break. William Saliba, Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz, Ben White, Gabriel Jesus, and Christian Nørgaard all remain injury concerns. Their availability for Arsenal's first Premier League game after the break will depend on how quickly they can regain fitness during training. What it means for Arsenal. Going forward. Arsenal's season resumes immediately after the international break, with the Premier League restarting around September 13th to 14th, 2025. With Champions League fixtures also coming thick and fast, squad depth will be tested like never before. The return of internationals like Ødegaard, Rice, Martinelli and Gabriel will be key in ensuring Arsenal hit the ground running. Players like Calafiori and Timber will be under the spotlight to see if they can continue their excellent early season form. Arteta will need to manage the fitness of those who stayed behind carefully, especially stars like Saka and Saliba, who are vital to the team's structure. This balance between those who travelled and those who rested could determine how strong Arsenal look in the coming weeks. Arsenal sent a large contingent of players away on international duty in September 2025, covering a wide variety of nations and levels. The majority have now safely returned, which is a positive outcome for Mikel Arteta. However, the situation is complicated by the fact that several of Arsenal's most important players, Saliba, Saka, Havertz, White, Jesus and Nørgaard, were unable to take part due to injuries. As Arsenal prepare to resume their Premier League campaign, the focus will be on fitness, recovery and reintegration. The international break may be over, but the real test is about to begin. Arsenal must quickly find